Oh, I think majority of the time you're judged on results, aren't you? So, yeah, tough tour and that you come back and you're none from two. I think some of our rugby was outstanding. I thought we played really well at times and controlled aspects of our game. I think we've certainly developed as a team, but ultimately you're judged on wins and losses. Well, that's a decision for Lyndon Bray and Sanzar as they go through their review process. I've seen, I think, a release yesterday where a number of referees have been stood down or have been removed from the Sanzar panel at this stage. I think that's the same as any rugby team. Yeah, each week a team will change based on performances, individual performances. Yeah, we've got to go back to our own performance because at 20-6, regardless of whatever influences in the game, we should have gone on and won it. And that's what we come back to. We come back to what we can control. We can control the way we prepare during the week. We control our attitude when we front up. And we've got to make the most of the opportunities that we create. No, I don't think desperation. Yeah, the season's still relatively young. I think at this stage, probably be fair to say a win in South Africa would have been very good for us and would have set our season up very well on the back of so many games away from home at the start and against some tough teams. The next three games are important for us. They're at home, which is great. It's great to be back at Suncorp Stadium in front of our supporters, and we need to control the outcome of the next three. It's fairly brutal, isn't it? We're 5 weeks in, and we had a pretty clean slate until that tour, and we lost Benny Daly, that's out for 6 weeks. We've got Liam Gill, who will most likely be out for 4 weeks. Aidan Toole will have a scan today, and that will determine he's got a pec strain. And Chris Dortier will be out for at least 3 weeks.
It was great to go on tour with the guys for the first time, but saying that, I'm glad to be home, and I know there's a few guys in the squad who are feeling the same. I think it was a frustrating 2 weeks. We put ourselves in some pretty interesting positions, and that second one, we had ourselves right in that game, and unfortunately we allowed the referee and the Lions to come into it, and that's something that we're kicking ourselves about. Yeah, look, the next couple of weeks are going to be really big for us, and starting against the Stormers this Saturday. It'll be nice to get home to a home crowd. I know the guys have, the moment that we finished that game over in South Africa, the guys were excited about the prospect of getting another shot and this time having it at home. So the crowds are, they're right behind us at Suncorp, and it's something that we cherish and really appreciate. And I know the guys are excited to get out there and I guess turn our fortunes around. The focus for us is really just going to be about playing the Reds game and playing it for 80 minutes. And I think if we can do that, we've proved, and this side has proved in the past, and at times this year when we do it, the teams really struggle to go with us. I'll play wherever the coach tells me to play, but you had him up here before, and there's plenty of guys who are lining up for that spot. Look, at the end of the day, I think there's guys who just want to play, and playing at Suncorp it's a great place to play, and as I said, our fans are great, so everyone wants to play in this one.